Okay, I just hope I don't. Hold on, guys. Just a sec here. I'm trying to do a video that's a lot not shaky, but okay, I hope this does really well. I don't want to knock it over or anything, so okay. I'm doing this video because of the Weight to Go. She just did a video. If you haven't checked her out, definitely should check her out. I might put her link down below. I probably don't have as many subscribers as she does, or as many people watching my videos as she does, but I mean, I really like her, so I like watching her videos. Anyways, she just did a video. It's called Motivation from Me to You. And in this video, she talks about beating yourself up and, you know, your goals, and you're going to fall down and you are going to get back up. She's right. You are going to come down, but you are going to get back up. And you shouldn't beat yourself up for that. But the reason I do what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing, my mother has diabetes, and her father died of my grandfather. He died from diabetes at the age of 50. My mother is 50. She turned 50 in April, and the doctors always told her that she probably won't make it to 50. So, and they told her she'd be lucky to live to 50. And I mean, I don't want to say she's died. Her heart has stopped. She's passed several times, and they were able to bring her back. So, this is all complications due to her diabetes, because she never really took care of herself the way she should have taken care of herself. And it never really occurred to me that could happen to me. You know, I was one of those people, oh, it could never happen to me. It'll never happen to me. But anyways, I got pregnant with my first son, and, well, I only have one son, with my son. And my doctor told me I had gestational diabetes, and my doctor told me that if I didn't lose weight, I would end up with diabetes as well. Well, I took that to heart. So, I mean, my mom wasn't as bad then as she is now, 'cause she's now living in a nursing home. She's had many, many, many strokes, a couple big ones, not real big, but bigger, and many strokes, and it's kind of slowed her down a lot. She can't really take care of herself. She's been limited mobility for several years. Now she's to the point where she can't even take care of herself. She can't even be by herself. She can't cook. So she's living in a nursing home because every time she would fall, like, she'd have a crew, you know, that would have to come in and get her up off the floor. She's not a heavy woman. They say she's lost a lot of weight. She was like 300 pounds. They say she's lost a lot of weight, so I don't really know. But she is a bigger woman, and it is harder for, you know, people to pick her up. She takes like 2 or 3 people that know what they're doing to be able to get her up off the floor. But she's currently living in a nursing home. And when the doctor told me that I could have diabetes, well, she wasn't as bad then, so I took it to heart, but not as bad. And I joined the gym after he was born, and I did lose 10 pounds. And when he was 6 months, well, I started when he was like 3 months, maybe. It didn't take long for me to lose that weight. It only was like a month or so. And then after that, me and my husband, we were trying not to get pregnant again. But when we took us a couple years to get pregnant for our son, we thought, well, if we're wanting another child, we're going to have to start now before we get pregnant with the next one. Well, I, you know, stopped going to the gym so much, and, you know, I thought I had a couple years before I was going to get pregnant again, so I was continuing with my weight loss. Well, I got really lazy, and within a month, I had quit going to the gym, you know, sleeping all the time, and I realized I was pregnant again. So when he was 6 months, I was pregnant again, and then I had my daughter, and with each pregnancy, I had gestational diabetes, and I gained a lot of weight with both of them. So, I mean, when I gain weight, I really mean I gain weight. And then I had my daughter, and then I started trying to lose weight again when she was almost a year old in 2009. And I got a hold of it. You know, I was on track. I lost 40 pounds in about 3 months, 2 months, around there. I had lost 40 pounds, and I was only doing it through, because my aunt, she had went to what do you call that? A weight loss clinic, and they were giving her vitamin B, and they gave her a certain diet plan to follow, you know, foods you can or to choose from or whatever. And I did the same thing, and I lost the 40 pounds. I lost my first 40 pounds. I was 230 pounds. I was pretty big, and I went back down to 190. I finally hit my 190, and I hit a plateau, and I couldn't go anywhere, so I got frustrated, and for 2 years, I went up and down between 190 and 205, maybe. I don't think I ever went over 205, maybe once. I went to maybe 206 or 207. But within 2 years, you know, I was fighting. I was going up and down. I was quitting. I wasn't quitting. I was trying. I wasn't trying. Back and forth all the time. But also, you know, and I finally got a hold of it. But the whole reason that I beat myself up with this is I'm a horrible, horrible binge eater. Like, if you give me, okay, let's say today, okay, if I went to town, okay, and I've been talking about that sandwich, but that sandwich, I went to town today, and I drove by the Burger King twice, okay? I didn't go to Burger King at all, okay? Now, if I don't even have a desire for that sandwich right now. So, I mean, but if I, like before, if I did have that desire, I would go get it. And I'd be like, okay, only one. It's only one. So I'm just going to eat this and I'll do good the rest of the day. Well, half through the day, I'm like, well, there's an ice cream shop down here. Well, I already ate the sandwich. I already ruined my diet for today. Might as well enjoy it. So I'd go get 2 ice creams and eat my ice cream, you know, and then I'd come home. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm still hungry. I want something else. When I'm not really hungry, I'm bored. I'm a bored eater. So I'm constantly looking for food to eat all the time. I'm just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, looking for something to eat. And if I let myself go once, I'm going to let myself go twice, then 3 times, then 4 times. And the next day, I'm going to try to do good, but then I'm going to give in, you know, and just, it's a non-stop cycle. If I'm not hard on myself, I'm not going to succeed. So I am hard on myself for the simple fact that if I do give in, I'm done for the rest of the day and probably the next 3 days after that until I'm like, fudge, I gained 3 pounds and I'm going to have to go do a crash diet real hard, you know, and then lose those pounds. And then the vicious cycle returns and it just goes on and on and on. So, I mean, if I give in, I can't give in. I have to be hard on myself. I have to beat myself up a little bit in order for me to continue doing what I'm doing, because if not, I'm just going to be like, screw it. And I'm going to eat that sandwich, and I'm going to eat that ice cream, and I'm going to eat that candy bar, and I'm going to eat that cake. I'm really bad about sweets. Really, really bad about sweets. And bad food, like pasta and stuff like that. And I just can't stay away from it. And if I give into it, it's all I eat for the next 4 or 5 days, you know what I mean? So I'm really happy that something's kicked in, my closet is kicked in. You know, I really need to reach my goal. I bought all these clothes to keep me motivated, to keep me going. I threw out all my old clothes to keep me going. I do not want my kids to go through anything that I've went through with my mother. My mom, I just remember constant hospital trips, constant her in and out. You know, she knows where she's at. She don't know where she's at. She don't know who you are. She doesn't, you know what I mean? And to know that that could happen to me and that my kids could be going through that and my husband could be going through that, I don't think I can handle it. I just don't think I can do it. And with me trying to control, you know, my eating and my exercising and trying to keep all this up, I think I'm doing really good. And I think that it's the best thing for me to do for my kids. You know, my kids deserve to have me here. My kids deserve for me to be able, you know, for the rest of their lives, to take care of their grandkids when they need help. You know what I mean? To take care of them when they need to be taken care of. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want my kids to have to take care of me. I want to be able to take care of my kids. You know? It's just something that I feel strongly with. I feel so strong for that fact. I just want to be able to take care of my kids and my grandkids and be here for my grandkids. And I want to be one of those 90-year-old ladies walking their dog You know what I mean? I want to be that woman. I want to be 90 years old walking my dog with no problems. That's who I want to be. So that's why I'm so hard on myself, and that's why I'm doing this for my kids. You know, not just for my closet, not just to look good, not just, you know, for any of that. I wasn't going to get personal. I wasn't going to, but I did. I know, I don't want to be like my mom. I love my mom with all my heart. Love her. But I don't want to be like her. I want to be in control. So, I just thought I'd share with you guys my main reason and what's your reason for wanting to lose weight. So, would be nice to hear from you. So, I'm going to turn you off now. Bye.